I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Somebody once said that those who fail to learn from history make history repeat itself. Looking at the issues in Iran, I'm asking a simple question. Is it history or time that make, makes people to repeat history, or it is in the nature of man to repeat history? Because I remember in 1979, I was 20 years old. That means that I am 67 this year, because exactly 47 years back, what is happening in Iran today happened in a reverse direction. Um, those who are protesting in Tehran today are the children of those who protested in 1979. In 1979, we had the BBC, we had the VOA, we had Radio Deutsche Welle, I think so. Then we had these newspapers in the university library, even secondary school libraries, very big newspapers. There's something you put in the middle to read it. And I think there was Newsweek, yes, and Time magazine, because I remember the picture of Moshe Dayan. And we were following these developments. In 1979, the Shah was in power, and then there was an economic decline, and then Ayatollah Khomeini was in France on exile, writing powerful articles condemning the relatively pro-Western Persian lifestyle. You know, the Iranians are Persians, and even though they have Kurds and other people there, they were not as Islamic as it is now. Then, excuse me, they were just like a typical Western nation. I remember meeting an Iranian woman, as I told you in one of my videos, during my trip to Heathrow Airport, and I was shocked that she didn't wear hijab. She was very attractive and talked freely. She was she used to shack and knack. She was knacking a boy. She was 56 and she was knacking a boy that was 30 years old. So she told me that I should not mind the hypocrisy that we are seeing on social media, that everything on the ground is going the way other societies go. And there was massive protest against the Shah. The Shah went on, uh, flew away from the country. They said he was going on holidays. He didn't come back. He eventually buffeted from cancer. Now there is there's an economic decline just like that 47 years back, and instead of the Shah, instead of the Shah in power, the heir apparent Reza Pahlavi is in the United States, and he's clamoring to come back. The people are protesting for the monarchy that they protested against in 1979 to be restored. And the Islamic Republic that they protested for, as at that time, I know there were factions, the, the, the supporters of the Shah were tried and thousands of them were brutalized. So now there's a clamor for the Shah, the son of the Shah, to come back. And there's now the chant of Puftunization or Yamutunization to the Ayatollah. So human nature. And it seems that in the next 5 days, if the intensity of these protests continue, that the Ayatollah might also escape overseas because the most likely support groups have been decimated. Hezbollah, the Houthis, Hamas, and even Maduro. I hear that Maduro and Iran, they have a link. He has been incarcerated. And now we are seeing Israeli flags flying side by side, Iranian flags with American flags, calling for America to come and support them. The same people whose fathers years back paraded and marched over American flags, the same people who invaded the whose fathers invaded the American embassy, held American diplomats for 444 days, and Jimmy Carter attempted a rescue, and the helicopters had problems in the desert that led to the end of his political career. So human beings, I find them very difficult. And I was asking myself that in the next 47 years, I won't be around, but this video will be around. I was asking myself, in the next 47 years, will the children of these same people start protesting against the monarchy? Let me tell you what I've been meditating on. Number one, I found out that systems are not that very important. I found out that the people who are in leadership are not the most important factor. I found out that religion or theocracy will not solve problems. I realized that when the people, when governance is done in such a way that it is held by the people, it is controlled by the people, it is managed for the people, then it is sustainable. Whether you brought in Islamic religion, if it is run by narcissists and hypomaniacs and bloodthirsty religious bigots, they will execute people for flimsy reasons. They are kleptomaniacs, whether they are Islamic people with long beards or they are clergymen with long caps. If they are kleptomaniacs, if they steal, if they are corrupt, if they deprive the citizenry of their rights and privileges, history will repeat itself. So is it the nature of man to make history repeat itself, or time makes history repeat itself? I would like to know your comments in the comment section. And something, this 2026, if Iran falls, if Iran falls, several dictatorships will also fall. One funny thing I saw is that they brought water cannons to shoot at people who don't have water to drink. Where did they get the water? Who don't have water to drink? They brought water cannons. They have decided to distribute $7 per month to Iranians for them to be able to buy basic things. This is an oil producing and exporting nation, producing missiles, supporting people supporting Hamas in Palestinian territories, supporting Hezbollah, supporting the Houthis, supporting all kinds of people. Water, millions of dollars spent on nuclear armament and all that, and your currency has gone down. So what's wrong? And I want to ask those of you in Nigeria who are clamoring for Sharia to extend around Nigeria. That man, that Murik man, if Iran is experiencing crisis, despite the fact that They are more technologically savvy, more civilized. The Persian Empire is an old empire than you, no matter where you come from, either in the north or Yoruba land, that are still very backward compared to the civilization in Iran and still very kleptomaniacal. Do you think Sharia is your solution? Or instead of you to clamor for good electoral processes, social justice, and the security of lives and property, and proper management of the economy, you are clamoring for Sharia. Sharia might shatter you. It's not in the religious thing, it is in the democratic principles. If the function have free and fair elections that really matter. You vex, use your head, knock the next wall near you. I don't talk the truth. I'm Dr. Charles Apoki. I wonder why you have not subscribed to this channel. We say the undiluted truth according to BVI. I am Dr. Charles Apoki. Send the message to +231 80 21 21 92 62. We have lots of properties for sale and we'll do counseling. The number again +234 80 21 21 92 62. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, and which other one? Instagram. God bless you.